Hi guys, it's me, just Livingston again. And for this video that's dedicated to the holiday season of 2024, in the month of December, I would like to cover something that most holidays share in common. That being the giving of toys for whatever holiday season it might be. Hanukkah, Christmas, and other things like that, like Day, New Year Day, New Year's Eve, as well as Kwanzaa probably does that too. So yeah, gift giving is a very important time of the holidays. Gift giving and receiving gifts, and the gift I have in store is a hell of a lot better than my got for Christmas last night. Coal. Big lump of coal. But for right now, I'm gonna give you guys a very special treat tonight. Talking about one of my favorite movies of all time, Toy Story. We all have seen it. We all know it by heart. We all know that it features very adult topics like identity crisis, becoming lifelong friends, among other things too. But what if I told you that there were other things that weren't so obvious, that were meant for adults? Now I'm not talking about the when any window here there's like when they have Mr. Potato Head removing his lips and smacking his butt with the symbol as kissastery. But what if I told you that there were other more subtle things in it that were meant only for adults? You think I'm mad, right? You think, well, man, that thought I was crazy. Well, I am, but that's beside the point. And let me tell you something. This back cover of this movie is a Wolfie's lie. Because if you look carefully at the back of this movie thing, you notice that on Woody's face, there's no dot. Whereas in the main movie, Sid the psychopath who tortures toys and mutilates them for life. He burned a little thing right here, using a lens of a magnifying glass, and he made it so that it was a permanent mark on Woody. So in this part, you don't have it in there. You do have it in the last scene in the last car scene in the movie, which I'll get to when I get to it. But this makes the movie 0 stars. No, I'm just kidding. This movie's awesome. So we start by watching Andy, the boy that owns Woody and the other toys in the movie, as he has imaginary flirting with his friends. I guess that real friends are not really there or whatever. We're not there most of the time, except during the birthday party. So in this they have all the major players, and they have Woody, they have Mr. Potato, that's the bad guy, they have Rex as the attack dinosaur, and the Fossil Dog played with Slinky Dog, among other things like the three-headed mutant sheep of Bo Peep. Now, by the way, I don't know who voiced the characters, right? Got Woody played by Tom Hanks, Buzz Lightyear played by Tim Allen, Ben Ratzenberger plays the pig Ham, also known as the Jewish nightmare. and then we have Rex is played by Sean Williams again. William Sean, the guy from Princess Bride, and Sean Williams. I can't quite get his name right. Anyway, they have him in there as the guy. But then they also have a Possum Ghostbusters as Bo Peep. And then they have Lloyd Metcalf as Andy's mother. Now, by the way, this movie has definitely connection to another movie by a talking doll named Chucky. Yeah, I'm talking about Child's Play because the kid that owns every toy in the bin is named Andy. So that's a direct reference, I think, to the movie Child's Play and the sequels thereof. They don't murder anybody, but I'm just saying that that's a reference to there. Plus, I think that there's a reference in it somewhere to someone that owns toys who marks them up, like, identifies them with, like, a tattoo or drawing on the bottom of the shoe, like Andy does. But I forgot what the name of that movie is right now. I just saw it too. I can't think of what it is, though. Oh, well, maybe it'll come to me in the course of the movie talking about. So anyway, they have Woody talking about how much, and the end of all the playthings and stuff, they mention, Woody going to, get all the other toys together to talk about the room party, the moving party and stuff. They're gonna be having the birthday party, and then for the kid, then they're gonna be moving to this new house where they want moving buddies towards toys so that they get lost in transition from one building to another building. Okay, that's fine. And they also have they also want to thank Mr. Spell for having a plus corrosion awareness meeting. Now, my question to that is, how can you put on a presentation and all you did is text? You got no limbs, you got no face, you got no mouth to speak of. So how can you put up the demonstration boards about how to deal with this type of thing? Now, would you like to leave these toys in the room that's like a little club? And he said that every year around Christmas and the birthday, they have to deal with this new recruits to the toys of Camp Andy. And then later on the baby sister, Molly, her name is, and it's quite funny that every year they would go into panic. More and more, the guy has to calm them down using the little microphone there, little microphone set, as like a way to calm them down. Now, I think one of the biggest appeals to this movie is the fact that every kid owned these toys when they were small. Everybody owned the cowboy doll. Everybody owned the spaceman toy. Everybody owned the Mr. Potato Head. Everybody owned those little like fire truck with the little pig toy, little pig dolls there. Everybody owned a set of the nuts and dolls. Everybody owned a dinosaur toy at one point or another. So it's a very popular movie. I mean, I myself had a Woody once. No, really, I'm not making a sex joke. I mean, I really owned a Woody doll once, and it was it talked to. It didn't I don't think they had that same plastic movable lips like he did in the movie that he flops around like jiggle physics. But he did have he can talk like the movie. By the way, this movie was actually made by Disney and Pixar as the first animated feature-length movie, and they did a great job with that. The textures on the humans and the dog were kind of wonky at best, but still was pretty good. So anyway, come to our first big issue. It's the first big adult joke in the movie. The concept of sex. This movie is marketed to little kids, so you're thinking to yourself, how could this movie involve sex? Oh, well, please, let me tell you how it involves sex, because Bo Peep and Woody are like an item in this movie, and the other sequels too. So, yeah, when during at the meeting, it's before the meeting, Bo Peep said, maybe I should go tell someone to look up my flock for a few minutes. To which Woody gives a weird creeper face. And he said, well, yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do it right away. Yes, ma'am. Now, it's fun the way he puts this. And later on, we get the, when Sid Phillips' weird toy experiment involves a character with two feminine legs, high heels, and a fishing pole. To be a very, very solid job at the concept of a hooker. So there's a sex pun there. So then, when Buzz Lightyear comes into play, he ends up crash landing out in his bed, and he's weakened into out of hypersleep to see Woody. Now, there's so many movie quotes in this movie that I could put anywhere I want to. Like, there seems to be no signs of intelligence anywhere. And Woody says, hello! And then he says, and then there's also the light bulb thing on his vest that's supposed to be like a paralyzed laser beam. He says, it's a little light bulb that blinks. So Potato says, done by John Rickles, of course, in one of the most friendly roles that he probably ever had in his lifetime. R.I.P. to him. It was awesome. And also when you look at your hockey puck, with the hockey puck says, what did I do? I didn't do anything wrong this time. So he says, the answer, he got laser envy. It's the cowboy toy. Why would a cowboy toy have a laser on it? Or a laser? And then later on he says, when he's taken in Sid's little torture chamber of hell, he remarked, I'm gonna turn my laser from sun to kill. So then Woody says, oh great, so if we're attacked, we can bring them to death. That's really funny. But also, there's a concept of alcohol in this movie too, but in like a mocking way, Woody refers to the Buzz Lightyear as Mr. Lightyear, or Buzz Lightyear. So, how in the world does we know what Lightyear is all? Knows what alcohol is? In a kiddie movie, you wouldn't expect to hear that unless you're paying attention. Unless Indy probably saw his mother drunk or whatever. Which, by the way, there's also a notion that Indy's mom is a lesbian because there's no father figure around. I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. But anyway, they do that, and you can't, Would you said that you can't fly around this room with your eyes closed? He said, I can. And then he said, can't. And then he said, I can fly around with this room with my eyes closed. So he does it. He did to infinity and beyond. That's what I said to my girlfriend. So anyway, he does that. He goes around the room flying or gliding. Now, this might not be an issue right now, but it's an issue later on that that with Buzz's wings, with his rather interesting body shape and visor, that bubble visor, it's really not an aerodynamically sound contraption with the wing shape and size. So he just got lucky. He bounced off a ball. He got hooked on some ceiling fan or something, and then he fell on the bed. And the look on his face was like, God damn, I didn't expect for that. I didn't expect for me I could do it. But it was cool. Now, for his part, Tim Allen played this completely straight. Played it completely fine. He really does believe that he is the Buzz Lightyear that he was based on in the cartoon or TV show or whatever. So later on in the show and maybe in the second movie too, we find out that there are thousands of Buzz Lightyears in a store. So he's like, I'm not really an individual, I'm just an assembly part. I'm a result of thousands of people manufacturing me. Another thing too, I would think that he would notice the aesthetic stickers on his arm. Not only that, but it always says Gamma Sector 4. That we came from in the universe that he's from, the fictional universe. And also, if you look up his plate there, it's the little hat there. You know that it says made in Taiwan. I guess maybe Buzz Lightyear probably figured that little thing was supposed to be the Taiwanese planet, and that the Taiwanese planet made spacesuits and spaceships. I mean, if there's a planet of Taiwanese people, sign me up to go there myself. I would like to go there. I'll pay anything. Just take me there. So anyway, he quickly becomes friends with every toy there. Much to Woody's chagrin, because he was always his favorite toy for years before that. But like most trends, the space craze takes over. Although in this cinematic masterpiece, you will see that cowboys and aliens and spacemen do coincide. They can coincide. Otherwise, it's the opposite now. Also to note that Buzz Lightyear's facial design is very neat because it's got the same earbud things as Frieza, Kibu, and Cell. I don't know why they do that. Maybe because they were popular back then in Dragon Ball Z. But it's pretty cute now. This movie came out in 95, so it's possible that that was the inspiration. That and the inspiration from the real Buzz Aldrin, which got the name from, and the fact that real Buzz had a spacesuit similar to that of Lightyear. And of course, Andy had a tattoo with the name of his name on the bottom of the shoe for Buzz too, but in permanent ink now. So anyway, then we also see the toys more anime. Sid Phillips, which I hear is named after one of the members of the Sex Pistols. I never heard it play, but I hear that Sid Phillips might be a guitarist or a drummer in there. I think guitarist. So anyway, they say that he is a destroyer of toys. Good thing for toys. Although it wouldn't be funny if he really did face up against Chucky. So that would have been hilarious. Or like the dolls from Five Nights at Freddy's. That would be real fun too. But yeah. They said that he tortured toys just for fun. But he actually destroyed Combat Call and put on J. Joe there with a big firecracker. Now we'll see later on that fire physics works a little differently with each firecracker because Sid was able to light that cracker very quickly with a match. But as we will see later on, when Woody tries to light the big firework, the big one firework with a match he got from Sid, but you'll see that he can't light it even though the match is right there, right underneath the fuse. So anyway, we see that he destroys this Combat Call toy figurine. Which funny because later on in that story, the Combat Calls come out of the mud like a zombie, which is really cool. It bends into the whole horror aspect of it. But then they show him meeting plots to bits as everyone is all toys duck and cover. Now this is one thing that I always bitch about even when I was a little kid. But when the thing goes off and the body parts all scattered and stuff, it's a plot toy. You know, it's okay if everything goes to pieces. There's no blood in it. I don't think there's blood in it. But then when the thing blows up, they show bits coming out the window with the toilet car, but then they also show a little bit of a delay, and they show the dirt and the gravel come up from the ground where the action figure was. So what's the big deal with the delay? I mean, you would think that it'd be all one big kablooey. I would imagine that the rocks and the dirt and the actual pieces of the figurine will be roughly the same weight and same shape. So what gives? but there's like a second explosion. I'm probably looking too much into detail with this online. So anyway, they go into the part where there's one other thing too, is that all the golden toys are told to freeze in their spots, so that no human can see them and ask a question about why they can act the way they do and then stop. Makes sense, right? They do that with Woody, they do that with Rex, they do it with everybody else. Insect. Later on, when Buzz cracks after having a nervous breakdown, he does that famous laugh that I can't do it, but it's very, very funny, very hilarious. But he still freezes, even though he's got mentally insane and cracked under the pressure. So it's that like an instinctual thing or something with these creations. Be like one of my toys where to get good consciousness and stuff. Also, I was just thinking about it. What happens when you have adult toys that do that? That means that they come alive and they freeze up whenever whenever people come near them. That's wrong, but still, beg the question: when's the age limit for this type of stuff? Anyway, the main point I want to bring up before I brought up the adult toys is when they freeze, it's okay that when someone freezes, it's like although like this freezes, that's fine. It's in place and isn't went about where the toy is normally. But then, what do you do for something that comes apart easily? Like, say, Mr. Potato Head, or Levi Mr. Potato Head, or something like similar to that, or the Nestle toys. Well, the Nestle toys can be explained by them having their own consciousness. But what about the parts of Potato Heads? Nose could be over there 1 minute in one scene, could be on the face in the next scene. No kid actually knows this in the world. It's just very weird. So anyway, one other thing that they noticed is that the children come to the birthday party and they bring all kinds of gifts and stuff. One is very obviously skis. It's really the toys. No one sees them slithering the blind upstairs. And then the last toy that last present that any family puts out is obviously a spaceman toy because of the wrapping on the box. So they're like all surprised about that. And also, I completely forgot that during the birthday scene, they have one of my most favorite actors in Hollywood, Lee Ermey, as the military sergeant, the Green Army Man, who do like a recon type thing of the birthday party, so that they can pass on the information to the main toys in the room. Now this is really amazing because Lee is well known as being the drill sergeant from the movie Full Metal Jacket. And we all know that movie is not meant for children at all. So this is one of those roles that he does such more child friendly. In fact, I think it's the only role that he does that's child friendly. I mean, sure you got Halo 2, but Halo 2 is more for teenagers and adults like me. So, this is the earliest in the children role for him. I think unless you want to count the video game Crash Bandicoot and the Red Vortex. But yeah, he's in this movie. He plays a great army sergeant. He's a no toy gets left behind. On his watch. A good soldier never leaves a friend behind. So yeah, which begs the question that injuries and toys and stuff and plastic healing and all that stuff. So the mother crushes one on her shoe, but the other ones pull them out, which is fine danger. Also, I gotta ask, do those weapons they have with them, they fire? I can just see them selling Disney products with like the army guys, and they sell them with like working parachutes, working assault rifles, working bazookas, and working mines. That would be something I'd buy. 100 of those little suckers can just maim and kill and destroy indiscriminately. That would be fun. I think the mouse will get into big trouble with that. Now, also, another thing that I just remembered in the movie that is kind of subtly hinted at is the concept of religion, and in particular Christianity. That, and in combination with the Christmas thing at the end, make this a Christmas movie and a Christian way of that too. Here's why I know this. Because during the birthday scene, Miss Potato of all people makes the sign of the cross with this. And you see that there's new toys coming in, and he's praying that there's not going to be like like something that would make him into mashed potatoes or skin him alive or something like that. And then later on, he's praying for Mr. Potato Head. Another sexual joke. I got convinced, Kenny. So, that's something I noticed in this movie that normal watchers probably wouldn't understand, probably won't get. So, in any case, see here. In jealousy, Andy gets chosen by his mother to go to Pizza Planet. But the thing is that Pizza Planet he gets a choice as to which toy to bring with him to Pizza Planet, which I never got as a kid, and I never understood why a kid would ever want to bring a toy to a restaurant like that, because obviously the toy is going to be lost in 5 minutes. And then you're going to go on an adventure to find that thing too. So in jealousy, because Magic Eagle said to him, he shook it up and he said, if Andy picked me, so the Eagle says, don't count on it. Now, I don't believe that there's an 8-ball out there with that written on the code, but it's funny to think of that. So he decided to knock Buzz out behind the drawer so he can't find him. He used the RC car to get him to do that. But the RC car knocks into the globe and sends Buzz on like a Indiana Jones-esque running escapade. And when he does knock him out the window with the big lamp, he ends up doing a Wilhelm scream into the bushes, and the other toys think that Woody killed Buzzy Boy, and then they start turning on him until the Andy decides to take Woody with him to space-themed restaurant. The words that the words that I'm thinking of can't be said here because there are musical toys present. So anyway, but this is right of the car where he's happy as picking shit. You got the contents about Buzzy, and then they go over to get gas out of Danko, which I think it makes too much sense because what is oil besides just the contents of the process of petroleum making from fossil and dead things. That makes too much sense when I think of it. So then Buzz meets with Woody on the bottom of the car, and he's like, revenge is not something that we put on my planet. So Woody says, that's good, right? But we're not on my planet, are we? And then he starts attacking the guy, and it's fun. And I like the way they put this scene because it looks like a 2D fighting game, and it looks like it's what you would expect the outcome to be, but not because of what you think, not because of any skill or whatever, because Buzz is a certain thug and all that, but because you would expect for a character like Buzz, supposedly a space ranger, dealing with harsh conditions of outer space and whatnot, to be more combat oriented than the cowboy doll. Who is a cowboy doll, but he's soft, squishy, and made of fabric. This guy's being tough plastic, and I'm actually really surprised that the only scuff marks they ever get is from dirt and grime and stuff, not actual wear and tear or scratches in the face and all that. They'll address that in the second movie, and possibly the third. I never saw the fourth one, but still. The last so long and only have a burn mark on your forehead, between your eyebrows. That's kind of something. Can make you kiss up because Buzz is newer. You wouldn't have so much damage on him. But Woody's been there for several years at least. Most of the kids been have feather touches and stuff. You would expect for him to be in less than mint condition. So anyway, they fight, and I like the fact that when the big truck comes over, it barely runs over Woody. So then they have to go into the Pizza Planet delivery truck, and that they would be brought to the Pizza Planet restaurant after they delivered the pizzas. Now, I like this because, and I know that Buzz is supposed to be the safety person, and he buckles up in the front cab and all that, whereas Woody goes to the more dangerous back end of the truck, loose, and gets pounded by a heavy toolbox, and the window to the cab, to the cover of the truck, he gets pummeled quite a bit for someone no scratches on him. So anyway, they have the pizza delivery boy over there to show up to your fire this world. With a stack of pizza boxes there, and you would think that when all the pizza boxes were empty or when he was in the process of moving them, he would see Buzz sitting there comfy as a pig in shit, or as a ham and shit, with his seatbelt on the but he's probably what the hell is this toy doing here with the seatbelt on his body? I wonder too. But he said he gotta be here because there are no security restraints in the back. And then Woody called him an idiot, and then gets pounded by everything. The way I have to ask, why is it has the president on his body? They can be chipped away or destroyed or blew away or something. I want the typical on the hat. Now, I should point out that Woody's hair looks like a plastic chocolate ice cone topper. I'm just pointing that out. Not hungry or anything, but I'm just pointing that out. Let's see here. I also like the fact that the trick Buzz going into the thing, he's like, Buzz, come here. He's like, go away, I don't want to do you anymore. You fought. You already laughed at me when I told you my backstory about the lions and all that. I have secret information to get rid of Zurg and all that stuff. So, go away. But I found a spaceship, Buzz. Is over there. There's a giant spaceship going to the spaceport, and then afterwards we can find a way to get home. So he does that. And when they get to the place, they say, "Do they have hyperdrive?" He said, "Yeah, we got hyperdrive." And AstroTurf. I have no idea what AstroTurf is, besides what they put in the football arenas. So anyway, they get to Pizza Planet. Thank God Andy and his mom are still there. Because living pizza must take at least I have out at least. So anyway, they decide to go into Pizza Planet with this a supernova burger and a big gulp and a mega gulp. Sorry, a mega gulp drink, a supersized drink. And you know what? I can't wait till they make a Secret Genesis game at this level. It drives me the fuck nuts trying to beat it. Yeah, I'm serious. When I played the Genesis game, the skit of this movie, this is the poet getting stuck on. I never got to the claw machine boss. And if I did, I would know a lot more about claw machine than that guy did in the movie. Cause I know everything there is to know about claw machines, and I'm goddamn proud of that. I'll tell you why when I get to it. So anyway, they actually do the disguise. They go into Pizza Planet. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese combined with Discovery Zone combined with an alien design type theme park with arcade games, a whack-a-mole with aliens that pop out, a giant space plot so we can destroy little itty-bitty planets with a gigantic ray gun that's bigger than Andy is. Probably bigger than the Mother too. And you got the alien slime thing that's really, real awesome. It's like an alien head a la Alien from the Alien franchise. And then a 3-arm and you push the button, it gives you green slime. Kind of like a soda fountain. It's really cool. I would love to see Pizza Planet if they ever made it into reality. They can make it into like a chain restaurant like McDonald's or Big K or Arby's or something like that. That'd be pretty awesome. Pizza Planet. And most notably, they have a crane machine that looks exactly like a giant Elon Musk SpaceX rocket ship. in its entire place of a futuristic this and that. Well, why is that old-fashioned, like a retro type of thing? So then Buzz comes in there, using the prize chute. Now, before I get into my diatribe about how this is wrong for this scene, I gotta say that whenever I would dig up my prizes from the prize machine, I would always hate it because my wrist and arm would always get caught in the loot machine, in the loot chute, and it would always be painful to get out. Not only that, but who else beside me is crazy enough to get a prize that's bigger than the actual claw itself? And what I mean by that is that, when the claw machine picks up whatever you pick it up, and assuming it dropped like 5 seconds after picking it up, it brings it over to a hole, and then it releases it, but the claw machine itself is too big the prize itself is too big to let it drop all the way. So you're trying to shake the machine, or what my mother did was she used to get a hanger, and she used to put the hanger up into the chute and try to loosen whatever in it, loosen it up. I just pray that people would see us like that, and we would try and cheat somehow by doing that, because it's unfair that they make prizes that are too big for the claw to release, and then there are the ones that are too fat, that when they get put in the chute, they get stuck on the top portion of the chute, so that they can't fall all the way down unless you either open up the machine or shake it violently. So anyway, Buzz and then Woody climb into the machine, and they get into a thing with little aliens called the Little Green Men, and they go, ooh, and then they put them and say, the claw. The claw determines who stays and who will go. And this like a statement, organized religion that that everyone over there is zealot and things like that, and those people are brainwashed like the aliens. Then when they get selected for Nirvana and stuff, I go on to a better place. And he closes out like you get lifted up to Nirvana or heaven or something else. And then he realizes that's hell and he gets home. But he's just so happy that me and Slug did it. Oh boy, the president touched me. And it's like, he touched me in a very inappropriate spot though. So, now, there are two major problems with this scene. Well, actually, three. The problem I noticed. I'll do 4. Okay. First one, Sid goes there and he puts in a quarter into the machine. He drops down and picks up that one alien, takes it home with him. And he knows that there's a Buzz Lightyear in there. So, first thing first, you have an entire lot of Wondle type, which I suppose is standard, you see these claw machines for one type of ball or squishy item or whatnot, and you try to go for that one item. Yeah, that's fine. And no one questions why there's a spaceman toy there, why there's a very valuable new spaceman toy in there. That's problem number 1. Problem number 2 is that when the claw machine grasps onto Buzz, he grabbed him and he grabbed him on his like dome area. So that is pretty much an inaccessible grab point that I've experienced in my lifetime. You can't grab a toy like that. You can't expect to be picked up like that either. That's problem number 2. Problem number 3 comes when Woody finds the escape hatch in the back of the ship, and then when Buzz gets pulled into it, and Sid tries to pull him out, Woody actually goes to Buzz's rescue, and he pulls him by the foot back to the escape hatch in the back, and the little aliens push him back in there, saying he must go. He has been chosen, he must go. He said, "Stop being zealots." I know from personal experience that if a claw machine faces any type of resistance whatsoever, whether it be the wheel of the toy or whether it be another toy actually pulling down the one that you grabbed, it'll go in a half a second. Okay, let alone be pulled back all the way back to the escape hatch. That's quite a little distance there, like about 3 or 4 inches worth. So that'd be out of the question too. Okay. Now, the fourth problem I have with this portion is that he gets a double prizes when Buzz gets taken in with Woody attached to his foot or ankle. Now, if you know that Woody was grabbing onto the ankle and wouldn't let go for dear life because some kind of buddy cop friendship thing there, you would assume that because he's hanging on loosely, that would be sufficient enough to make it double prizes worth. But you're wrong, because the additional weight of Woody on there would make any other claw machine drop down. Drop whatever payload it gets carrying. And I also want to add to that bonus effect too, that I've only got one double prize, and that was because I grabbed both of the prizes in the same claw grab. There was no hanging on. There was no being caught in prize number 1 or prize number 2. It was simply a matter of the 2 prizes being close together and a hell of a lot of luck in the claw machine having grip on that time. So both of the prizes were grabbed by the same thing, and also it was also picked up and put over to the bin, to the hole. And also, on top of that too, because with the bins are set up like higher up than the level of many of the prizes are, if a prize were hanging down low, it would rub up against the other tops of the other prizes, and therefore create more drag. So therefore, both of the prizes would end up falling down and not into the bin like you wanted to. Now, after I told you about that, I should tell you about my other very lucky prize win. And this one was so miraculous, I didn't get on tape, unfortunately. But I did get the before and after results in picture form. I don't know how I did it. I don't know if I can ever recreate it again. But what happened was, there was a claw machine in Toys R Us in Kingston, New York. Right before it closed on it was right next to PetSmart. Anyway, there was a cream machine by the an exit to the store. So we would just go there just for the cream machine. Because I knew that was a good hit. So anyway, what happened was there was little suction cup toys on the hang them on, and we keep them stuff into the car. They had one that was around Superman. So there was also Batman, but he was easier to get, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. Which is basic, grab on the floor, the bottom of the thing. So anyway, the thing is on the second cup on the wall of the machine. Normally that would be inaccessible altogether. You can't reach it. But I forgot what I did. I think I twisted the claw machine around so that one of the claws scraped the wall and caught the Superman toy by the neck or something. So when it came time for it to drag it to the hole, it was like this. It grabbed it, and then the rope was like on the going horizontal with the rope to the second cup. So then you see this thing going, the claw machine was going 100% horizontal, and you see actually trying to pull the thing over to where the main was. So I'm thinking, oh my god, this thing is gonna break it. It's gonna either fall or break apart the machine or whatever, because it was pulling so much. It was, like I said, horizontal. So then I'm like, oh shit, this never happened before ever. And every time I record myself at the machine and nothing happened, the one time that I get a good miracle shot, that's when I don't record it. And so in other words, this thing is pulling on this, like, go full horizontal on me. I'm thinking, this thing will never work. Something's gonna happen that's gonna be bad. So then all of a sudden, it snaps. The cord that is connected to the actual cup, it doesn't snap. It goes over the loop. So the rope is intact. The hook for the suction cup is came undone and stuff and whatever. So then you see the whole the Superman toy, fuck the train machine, fuck the claw machine, fuck the claw altogether. It flew over directly into the hole, or into the hole from where it was fighting with the cup. And goddamn, I wish I had it on camera. That was a killer shot. Nobody could have done it except me. Like, goddamn, I got slim ducking in that dead boy. It was so beautiful. I was crying. My mother was happy. And then my father couldn't believe that happened. And I was like, yeah, I read it, yeah. I forgot where I put that. But I got it. Get out for you guys to see it. It was so amazing, I swear to God. Nobody else saw it. I even asked the security guy if they had footage of it on the camera. So, I'm proud of it. I want to see at whatever angle I get at it. But they didn't have it. Whether they didn't have it trained on the exist, or maybe because we're going out of business or whatever, but they didn't have it. I was like, holy fuck. I mean, it wasn't a million shot and I didn't get on camera. Oh, Christ. But I did it. I did it. Nonetheless, I did it. So no one can take it away from me. You know, I'm sure nobody could even program a shit like that into a supercomputer. Because more than likely the arm will probably disconnect, or the cord or something would not snap like it did, you know, or damage the toy or whatever. But physics, forget the physics. So anyway, after the epic win by Sid, he said, let's go home and play. So he takes both of these toys, all three of these toys, and he said that his dog's good. Yeah, his dog named Scud after the missile type from Russia. And he said, come here, well, I got something for you. I find it odd that these are based on aliens and Martians at that. You know what the word freeze means. To defreeze. And, the alien does it, and then he does the trick with the dog where he puts the cookie on the nose of the dog, and then he says, hey, good boy, now get it. And then the dog rips the little OGM little green man to shreds. And he's like, no! And he came ripped off because he thought he was going to heaven. But meanwhile, he got tortured and now pretty much dead. It reminded me of movie Sausage Party, which I did not like very much. But still remember that the food items think that they're going to heaven or Nirvana, and then they turn out to be consumed by us. Now also, besides having a nod to religion and Christianity, you also have something else too. Drinking, which I'm sure that Sid's father did, beer or whatever. No big deal, that was already brought up in the past. But then you got the idea of drugs in the movie. So you got drugs, you got sex, drugs, and alcohol. I believe that those three were named for a song somewhere. But I think that Sex Pistols actually. But you get the thing, like, what drugs can you possibly be talking about, Joe? Don't let up, there's no twist. No, nothing. Except like ending in the next one. Al Toy Barn Outlet. He smokes, I believe, cigarettes. But other than that, how can it be drugs? Well, if you look closely at the wallpaper in Sid's house, it looks suspiciously like marijuana leaf. Marijuana leaves plastered everywhere. So, I believe that the people on drugs, and they probably didn't think that anyone would notice anything about this. So anyway, Sid's got a cute baby sister named Hannah, and he tortures her too with her toys. And he does it more to be mean to her than anything else. And he transfers those heads, to a medical head to her toy head, and vice versa. Which Buzz says, I don't believe that man's ever been in medical school. that's funny right there. And then he's so enamored by the prospect of it being a toy that he's so enamored by the idea that he's a real space guy that he make up things like that to cope. So then we find out about Sid's little pet projects. Literally, we have the hooker, we have the frog, which I like. They go whenever you want to talk. Yeah, it's like a hodgepodge of stuff with the voice of Donald Duck or Howard the Duck, whichever you prefer. And you got Roller Bob, and then you have that weird big baby face with the erector set, which probably I had the erector set when I was a kid. And you have other nameless things like you have this one guy there with like his little head on like a baby roller, and like one hand he used it to cover the close up like Woody's flashlight, and that's really creepy. See something like that turn the light off on you. And see Marl swamp the two doors, but they repair them. And you don't actually eat them as what it's believed. So then you see Buzz have a midlife crisis because he thinks that he's still a spaceman, but he goes to see about getting an escape route, and meanwhile he finds out that he's a toy from that commercial for Buzz Lightyear. He had that weird triceptic action which he used to escape the room after Sid gets Woody with the magnifying glass, and he also shows it poor teeth, and he says we're at the Rebel base now. Tell me where your Rebel friends are now. And Buzz thinks that he's really doing it like real against not play. He said a wicked man will killed under the pressure. So they escape the room, the torture room, the playroom, and Buzz goes to see the pilot sleeping, and he sees the Buzz Lightyear toy commercial with the correct action with the little laser, and then you see him doing the flying. It's not flying fight. It's like long dog stuff too. Speaking of which, because of this movie, I tried to sleep when I was a kid with a black light on. The black lights are the lights that you put them on all white surfaces in a given room, or the light colored surfaces in the room, and they're glowing they start glowing in the dark and whatnot. Yeah, don't do that. You can't sleep properly with that on like that. And it's very uncomfortable, and it gets to your eyes eventually. Those that are affected by seizures probably would be affected by that. So just warning you. Okay? So then you have all doing this whole picture afterwards. They have we with that burn mark on his face. And except the last scene where I cleaned up or something. Maybe Bo peeped up something like that. I don't know. But they also had a thing where they had what do you call it? So Buzz tried to fly out the window again and climb up fancy ironwork on the side of the staircase. And it doesn't go well for him. Number one, because the CGI doesn't allow for him to do it properly to climb up that thing. And second of all, because he tried to fly in out the open window, but he realized he's a toy, so he can't fly. He got no boosters on the back of on his back, so he can't actually boost properly to fly. He can't boost because he doesn't have the A button input to do so. But wouldn't it be real cool if you could do that? If you could really fly rather than glide. So anyway, he falls down, goes boom, his body is covered in dirt from before when he was with Woody, and then he gets arm ripped out of the ball socket joint, and Henry comes in and picks him up, crushing him with the foot, and he ends up cracking and going nuts. I loved it. Imagine Janelle Newton, that crazy laugh, like that type of laugh. And it's so funny because he offers he says one day one minute you're a space ranger and the next minute you're Mrs. Nesbit, giving juggling with Mrs. Butterworth and her little sister. Something like that. They're both headless dolls because of Sid. But it's real funny because the word Darjeeling, you think it's like a foreign alien type word because it's spaceman, but no. In this context, the word Darjeeling actually refers to real tea that you can buy, I think from India. Something around there. So it's a real tea, kind of appropriate. I love the hat that an apron that Buzz wears. It's very cool, and it looks like it fits over the dress. The dress looks like it fits over his arm socket quite nicely. And he said, "I can't even fly out the window, but please tell me the hat looked good. Tell me the hat looked good." So to get Buzz out of the trance, which when he opened up his space helmet, and that was funny when he opened it up at first, and he's like, never open up a space helmet on an uncharted planet. Because otherwise, my eyeballs couldn't from the sockets. I remember that in the trailer for the movie that first came out years ago, when that happened, Woody made a face afterwards. But in this movie, before he made the face before Buzz said that, no, there's something wrong with this room. There's nothing wrong with the oxygen. And you are a fucking toy. So it doesn't matter if our atmosphere is mixed with nitrogen, oxygen, and hydrogen. It doesn't matter whether it's that or whether it's mercury based or silicon based or whatever based, ammonia based for all I care. So you are a toy, so that it doesn't matter. So anyway, Woody opened up the door on his head, smacks him with the free hand that he got, and it's funny because when he does that, his head is so soft and squishy, it makes the squeak toy sound like squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, it's funny. It's like, thank you very much for that. I needed that. I can't even fly out the window. But tell me that hat looked good. He told me how to good. So then it's like he decided to get his friend to help him out because they're right next door. So then they're like, okay, where's Buzz? So he's like, hi guys, I'm Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond. And he pulls out the little hand and he's like, thanks buddy. We should show our mystic handshake. And he never actually see the actual body was. So then it's like then when he revealed the hands been disconnected from the main body of Buzz because he said, "Come on, give me a hand here." So he throws up his arm and he said, "Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I deserve that." So Buzz was like not very in a depression for what he did, for his realization things to help with the toy. So the toy's like you committed murder by killing Buzz Lightyear. But my question is, who the hell cares? How can they kill a toy without actually firing all that stuff that's addressed in movie 3? It's kind of hard for him to kill Buzz Lightyear, especially because Buzz Lightyear is kind of tough. He's got impenetrable armor. He's got the laser beam. He's got which by the way I should point out that the laser beam has Buzz has a pinpoint accuracy and then he can keep the laser trained on Woody's forehead. And when he moves the laser, Woody blinks as if to say that he's got real eyes. Kind of a weird detail because I loved this movie, which I like. So anyway, they showed that Buzz is still depressed over that. One of the things about that little toy, like that's in out there. So anyway, he's pissed off at that. And, like, I can't help anyone. But yet he still freezes when Sid comes round. And Sid even said he wanted to use Buzz for the rocket ship. For the big one, the big rocket firework. It makes more sense on the cowboy. But because the cowboy was hiding, Buzz was out in the open and feeling sorry for himself. After the other fucking toys fix him up. Which would have enough sense to put the arm back into the socket. But whatever. So they have Buzz be repaired. He's still feeling sorry for himself. And he is put under a crate to hold him there while Sid takes a nappy nap. Because outside it's raining outside. So while he's sleeping, he says, I want to ride a pony. Wait just a second. Sid says, I want to ride the pony, Mommy. I say to him, but Sid, friendship is magic. My little pony. So anyway, it'll happen every time for Alice Toy Bomb to come up in the next movie. I'll cover that next year. So anyway, they continue on with Woody making Buzz to play by himself. You were his toy, or Andy's toy. It'll make him feel better whenever you are in his presence. You're to help him out. You're to boost up his energy, his mood, his feelings, his whatever. You are his support toy, which makes sense. You're so cool. You're too cool. I should be the one that straps that rocket. She wanted to destroy me into you. So then this is like what Buzz was here. Not the fact that we want to be destroyed, but because he wants to help Andy now. And be there for Andy. So he tried to help him get out of the prison box and help him escape and join the rest of Andy's friends before they move in the new house. So then they end up trying to bust out what a secret club with a hand up on clock. Which I don't know. I want to say that a plastic alarm clock wouldn't make as much noise as a metal plunger or whatever it used for alarm clocks to hit the bell. So anyway, it's strapped into the big one, the big rocket, and then he goes over to like the fuse and put it outside and set up everything with a real rocket launch. So then guys, Woody ends up going with the Franken toys, Roll Bob, the Spy Baby, the hooker, legs, the hooker, and then the doggy and all that. So they scheme to get the dog out of the house by having chased the fog. And might just say that I don't know if they got a name for it, but I like the little car with the arms and legs. That's pretty funny. So then they have the roller Bob go outside with them with over on his back, his keyboard back, and they go out. The dog trips the little girl Hannah, and she locks the dog out of the house, leaving them to go past more pot leaves on the wall. Now this whole plan works on the assumption that Hannah will return back to the room where she came from, and not go upstairs where they are. And they have to break a few rules, meaning that they got to be seen by Sid and given nightmares for the rest of their life. Until the third movie when he is fine with old toys. Now, another point of contention. They have a light fixture outside where you can't fit into the hole to go up with it. But the strength of the dog manages to pull up, which should be impossible. You gotta see the movie to understand. So anyway, they go out, everyone meets outside, and then you take that Buzz is about to be shot in the air. Woody go on a bucket and he says, reach for the sky. as everyone is over there getting ready, and Tony has a toy in the yard and buried in the sand that trying to rise up against Sid. Getting his nightmares. Now, I don't see any problem with a toy truck being buried in the sand. The truck looks suspicious, like Lightning McQueen in the future Cars movies. And to put that there. But anyway, they have all the toys rise up. Comic car with nails driven to his head, like a zombie. Like, in fact, the zombie from Grim Doom was maybe one of the Resident Evil movies at the time. I don't know, but there was a zombie with a big railroad spike in his head. I don't know, it might be something made up from Phineas Gage. So anyway, they show you have to take care of toys, Sid Phillips. Reach for the sky. There's Nick in my boots. And that you have to keep your toys, Sid Phillips. Because we toys, we see everything. And then we spin this head around. Which I had no idea that he could do that. Meaning that he would be a cowboy. And humans can only turn their head a certain amount of degrees, not 360, like the Exorcist chick. But it's now play nice. As the kid being surrounded by his zombie toys, and the toys come out of the mud, out of sand, out of places. And it's funny because they have the frog in there, in the mud, with no dirt on it whatsoever. And it comes up from the hell from the fit, just as it did. And they show the baby doll face monster grab onto his head and then climbing down, and he's like, ah! It's a toy's alive. Like, nice toy. And then Hannah goes upstairs and chases him around with little dolly of a toy. But that won't give him any psychological damage whatsoever. I won't freak out about any toys. I won't freak out about my Black Blind toy or my dog Red doll or whatever. And I wonder if that also extends to clothing with toys on them. Or something like Chuck E. Cheese or Fuzzy Fazbear or something like that. So anyway, the moving vans come outside. So that they leave by the time the toys are done scaring Sid and all that. And he said, thanks guys, see you later. We love you. Elvis loved the building. So I'm assuming that by the end of this, or during movie 2, Sid repairs all the toys and returns all the body parts back to where they were originally. Everything of the heat blew up. He can't do anything about it, but he can do about the Rubber Bob, for example, which when he leaned back, he shouldn't have been able to go to the door you draw, but he did anyway. So, anyway, the next part is when they show the chase scene with the movie truck. And at first, Buzz and Woody chase up this moving truck on foot, which I would think is impossible, but with a string man pull behind them, he can grab onto it. And because Buzz's will fit, he can get on the string faster than Woody can. So he's So Woody ends up grabbing his string, and then Scud, the dog, is still outside the bottom porch. So he decides to run out the toys as revenge, I guess. Which is funny because toys don't have a scent to them. So the scent would be Andy's scent. So this dog is going up to any scent, like a bloodthirsty pit bull. Yeah, it's a pit bull. Or bull, yeah, pit bull. So, then they show him, going in there. And, he was at the thing. Woody ends up grabbing the string, but the dog ends up biting his leg, dragging backwards. So he's like, take care, Andy, for me. And then Buzz, with the rocket, jumps on Christopher's face, stretches out his eyelids and pulls him back and makes him go, no. And so there's a trick among them for Woody to climb the string, get on the truck, and open the door to the moving truck. And you never guess what the name of the truck is. The company. I am the Eggman. Yeah, I'm dead serious. The company Eggman, which I don't think it's a little weird, very strange, but my aunt once had to move something important to her, point A to point B, and the box was Eggman Corporation. So I shit you not, there really is a Eggman movie company. I don't know how big it is, or what it's made of, or how far this stretches, but there really is an Eggman company. I wonder if at the end of this, I might bitch to them that the package of truck is open and the boxes were open. So anyway, Woody ends up grabbing the RC car from Ben, along with the remote control for it, and he maneuvers the car out the window, out the back truck door, to get Buzz from underneath the car. That's Scud's going crazy come for. And the other toys are going bananas over it because they assume Woody's going out with yet another toy, being that he's supposed to kill Buzz. So you see all the toys saying, going overboard. And he's like, look, there's Buzz, look over there, there's Buzz on the road. So the toys don't want to hear it, and they all get up on him. Got the Slinky Dog, voiced by Ernest P. Worrell. Yeah, Don Rickles, Potato saying, toss him overboard, which is kind of funny because his mouth is disconnected from his body. So, yeah, it's control like that. So, you see him go over the edge, and you see Rocky over there at a later point takes the massive strength and pushes the bar down. Which, by the way, the Indian barbell, the wooden electric set in the shape of a barbell, and everyone could do it, but Rex can't do shit with little baby T-Rex on, like Peter Griffin. So anyway, you show that, and then this part in the movie where Buzz Lightyear and Woody ride off the car. I think it could be voiced by Frank Welker. I mean, he does every other voice, that animal in every other movie. Even I believe Rex when he does the lion's roar. because you're not gonna get Sean Wallace to do that. And yet that's some guy's name, right? Sean Wallace. And so anyway, they have this going on and whatnot. And then nobody else gets to see this. Nobody else gets toys and whatever going across the street. So then they show the RC cart being killed by Scud, which I really was pretty lovely in the game, in its version of the game. So anyway, Billy would do the part where Buzz got pushed out the window by RC car by mistake. So anyway, Woody has to create an Dragon Buzz behind the dresser. It would have ended up being stuck there for life anyway. Except for if it would get out of there with his drink alone. But whatever. So then he writing this thing, and Skid gets caught in traffic because they box him in like a big major traffic accident on the intersection. So that's one to take care of, but I feel him, which is good. And then the batteries start running low on the car, and see Slinky Dog trying to hold Woody's hand while he's being overstretched. And he's like, I couldn't help him, and then crying because we're the best friend in the world. So you see the robot trying to get him up again. Kind of funny. But then he gets a brilliant idea about using the match that's left in his pocket after he got off of the barbecue pit. So he's like, oh, yeah, I got a match. I'll light it up. So then he's like, this thing can work because a car blew up the match, blew up the flame, even though it was only for a second. And with the first firework that Sid used on the Comic Con, then it would blow up at that point. But because it's moving, it's got high tension, it doesn't do that. So then he decided to use the magnifying effect of Buzz's dome to light the match and to light the fuse. So he says, I just let a rocket, and rockets explode, which he takes off horizontally to the point that he passes underneath the car that they blew up the match in the first place. And then he launches RC car, and I'm assuming with the remote control. I would assume that the remote control would be a part of his body too. Kind of like Majin Buu, where it's a piece of his skin, and he destroys Potato Head. Which if I could, Potato Head was the guy that said tossed him overboard. He's always been against Woody from day one, saying that he was a kiss ass and that he made any third person to kindergarten and whatnot. So he got what he deserved, getting a car shoved in his face and making everything go separate. So then you see now I want to point out that I think when he said the line "I just love rocket," I think they could just be reference to Michael Jackson's song "Speed Demon," where he says "I just love rocket." And I don't know which one came out first, but Michael Jackson's song or this. I'm gonna say the Michael Jackson one could just be a coincidence, but it's kind of coincidence. It's kind of weird that they got the same line. So anyway, yeah, he did do that, and they let Rocket, and they did some weight of Buzz and we don't the car speak, but the RC cars speak anyway. And you know, even though they came underneath the car, the full size car, none of the drivers or passengers noticed this. So anyway, they end up going upwards after they launch RC car safely into the back of the movie truck, the aiming car. So, they said, but right before the thing explodes on them, Buzz pushes the button and the wings come out, destroying the tape. No, I don't think that the tape will be that easily destroyed, but whatever. So he falls with slow and he glides into the vertical portion of the. He does this. He goes down like this, and he goes up and into the box next to Andy. I have a problem with this because number one, Buzz is aerodynamic, especially holding on to Woody. You know, they would drop like a stone. Okay? Second of all, to do this maneuver, go upright, I don't think he can do that. In that context, I think they would be pushed way back by wind resistance. And then the next one would be that going next to Andy. You know, I understand the love there, and it's very convenient to land it in the objects that are associated with the box of Buzz Lightyear and the cowboy hat for Woody. Which, by the way, Buzz remarks that the tear inside of the ship would take weeks to repair, but yet when he repairs them, he puts it up on the blocks. Quite literally, he pushes the other wing against the toy chest, which would damage it even further. So then they show the main character getting hugged by Andy, even though he was right there in the box with the box. He should know better than to expect than to be there. And he should be surprised that they are there. So they do that, and then Andy's so happy they got a toy back, and that they wink to each other and the camera. They're good boys now. Forget about everything that happened in the past. So anyway, they go into next scene, which is Christmas. They fast forward to next Christmas. As are you worried about what we're gonna get for Christmas? No, you. And what could possibly be worse than that Andy could get? And he said, "Woof woof, a puppy." And they're like, "Oh my god, what is the heck?" And that's the same dog that is featured in the next movie. So how was Toy Story? I went on nearly a 2-hour rant. It's my longest movie yet. My longest video yet. So I'm gonna say this movie kicks ass. It's freaking awesome. I love this movie. This movie's great. And I don't know what you mean by DVD edition, but whatever. This movie's great. I didn't mention about the You Got a Friend in Me theme song for this. But You Got a Friend in Me is great. I love this whole soundtrack. I might do a video on You Got a Friend in Me eventually. But yeah, I enjoy this. I enjoy talking about gifts and Christmas. Because this is a Christmas movie by default, because it's a Christmas and the end with snowing and lights and I'm assuming a tree and everything. So by default, it should be considered a Christmas movie. Plus, because the toys, it should be probably with Hanukkah, with Christmas, New Year's, Kwanzaa, and the others. So that was for holiday season 2024 in December 2024. And I also like the toy of the shark making fun of Woody. So anyway, give this my happy faces silver approval. I love Cars too. Cars, the franchise. And the voice acting is real good too. Tom Hanks, Ben Ratzenberger, maybe it's Ken. And probably the most, that he talks the most in. I love Don Rickles, witty unconscious fun comments he makes. All the other comments he makes too. Very child friendly, by the way. And Peter finally gets his wish of a Mrs. Peter so that he can make little tea-tots eventually. Well, he adopts the Green Man. You know the Green Man. So, yeah. If you guys like what you hear and you want to see more of my videos, you can always like, comment, share, and share my videos, or you can subscribe to my channel. Anyway, if you guys have any more future content or future ideas for my videos, you can always contact me by calling or texting me at 631-707-3707. Or if you want, you can always get me on my Twitter or X if you prefer by following P. Nelson Pro. And my email is jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, thanks to all you guys, all the people who worked on this movie, being the first animated feature-length movie at 1 hour and 20 minutes long. It was actually a real good project that it was really ambitious, but it came out really well. Except for the text on the humans and dogs. Yeah, I really liked the whole plastic look. It worked really well for the designs of the creatures and the toys. And I like the Frankenstein toys too. The little Frankenstein Jack-in-the-Box hand. And the baby face too. And the legs. And Doggy. And Roller Bob. I look forward to playing that level-long game on the Genesis version. And I like the Karate Chop action of Buzz Lightyear. I like the little pull toy whip that Woody has. I like the Kingy Dog and Rex being annoying that he changes look from whip and he gets a mean dinosaur toy. But then at the end he changes to what if he gets a leaf eater. Which, by the way, I'm curious to know if there were more leaf-eating dinosaurs or if there were more meat-eating dinosaurs in prehistory and that kind of thing. I know that in Washington there are now many more meat-eating dinosaurs. But anyway, I'll salute you guys again for doing this massive thing. This founded Pixar and it was a box office hit, thank God, because now CG is a big thing for movies, whether good or bad. This movie sort of everything for that. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. Aloha, all you golden guidance land. Bye.